We've been talking about this all morning and trying to figure out what to make of it, trying to figure out what the political implications are to some degree, meaning do regulators step in? And I want to talk about the politics of it at some level in terms of the sort of shift in terms of where Elon Musk had been in terms of who he's now associating with and what you think it all means.
We've talked about this before. I don't understand it. This guy's an inventor. He was the richest guy in the world. He builds businesses. He creates jobs. He grows the economy. That's what he's done throughout his life. I don't understand why the guy continues to play in the sewer that's called Twitter. Put somebody in charge there. Go back. Take care of Tesla. Take care of your other companies. And leave Twitter in the hands of somebody else. This is just something that makes absolutely no sense. And he comes across, when you have the Drudge Report with a screaming headline that calls him the world's richest hypocrite, you've got a guy who was a First Amendment maximalist, supposedly. He said, I want to take over Twitter because we have free speech problems. And then they breathlessly go after what they call the Twitter files to try to figure out were there reporters, were there politicians, were there media outlets who may have had their reach suppressed. And now he's just outright banning Twitter. It makes no sense. And again, we've had this conversation time and time again. What's he doing? I've talked to people just like you who are close to him. They have no idea. One thing he's doing, though, he's losing money. And he's got bigger problems than regulators. I mean, he should see what happened with Mark Zuckerberg over the past year or so. Lost $100 billion. I think he needs to be more concerned about market forces. He needs to be more concerned about investors than he does about regulators, because he's going to lose a lot more money in the market than he is by what a regulator does.
So, Joe, what do you? This is I'm not really PM, Joe. I don't know what. I can't use my name to be anything. I don't think you've helped me in the past try to figure something out after you basically stole Morning Joe. Would you like to return to the Ministry of Truth Twitter that we had under the old regime? Do you remember how they did things? Now we've gone herky jerky 180 degrees to the other side. Maybe we really do need. Is there an algorithm that can be written that covers everything, covers hate speech, covers violent speech, and then he lets something objective control who gets banned, what gets banned, and he gets back to running Tesla. You don't want to go back to the Ministry of Truth, do you?
Well, I mean, first of all, Joe, it breaks my heart, and it really does, that you would say that I stole the name Morning Joe.
Isn't your name Charles, though? And Chuck Scarborough was already a bona fide star, so you're like, what can I do?
Exactly.
What?
No, but what do I do when I come on here? I say, you are the original Morning Joe. You're the man, Joe. No,
you do.
Here's the deal. Twitter is a private business. I know this sounds radical to people on the far left. I know this sounds radical to people on the far right. Twitter is a private business.
Right.
If they want to ban my account today, that's their business. If they don't want to promote other stories, that's their business. But I must say, when you don't put a New York Post story up in the middle of a political campaign, you're going to hurt your own credibility, which is going to hurt you in the marketplace. That's the same thing that's happening here.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a Ministry of Truth. No, I don't want this herky-jerky response. I want grown-ups in charge there. But at the end of the day, it's Twitter. It's just like the Washington football team. If you don't like how Dan Snyder's running the Washington Commodores or whatever they call themselves now, buy it. It's a private enterprise. Twitter is a private enterprise. I'm so sick and tired of people preaching about the First Amendment and free speech. It's a private enterprise.
Joe,
CNBC can put on whatever it puts on. MSNBC. Same thing with Twitter.
Except for the fact that Elon Musk has been telling everybody that he bought it to make it a public town square. That's the conundrum here.
And that's why Drudge called him the world's biggest hypocrite. That's why that was on the headline. And again, where is this going to hurt him? At the end of the day, it's going to hurt him in the marketplace, because serious investors are going to say, this guy's eyes off the ball. What's he going to be doing next? Selling us Elon Musk NFT trading cards? He's not serious. This is not a guy that you want running a company if his eye remains off the ball. So again, it just hurts him, hurts his brand, hurts Tesla.